Okay, so you've logged into Matrix and you are ready to search. So you're going to be looking for the search tab up here at the very, very top. You can do whatever type of search you want. You got them all in here: residential, commercial, income, vacant land, and rental. You also have cross property, which means all of the property types above. If you click on more, you're going to see that you can also do some searches for agents, office, open houses if you want to. Now we're going to keep it real easy here. I'm going to open up a residential search, and you're going to notice that for this particular search there is a quick version and a detailed version. The quick is going to bring up some basic criteria to get you started here. The detailed version is going to include the same exact criteria, but if you keep scrolling down, you'll see that there is some additional criteria below that. So it's a more detailed search. So whichever one you use, that's going to be up to you. All right, so when you're searching here in Matrix, a couple things to point out. By default, you'll see that the status will be automatically set to active. You could change the status if you want to. You can add in another status or turn it off if you want to here. When you activate another status, it'll give you a day range. You could change this to whatever you want. Now, it starts off at 6 months back, but I could make this 0-30, 0-60, 0-90, or if you look here on the right hand side, there's a little calendar, and I can go in and specify a date range. Like I could say start today and go back through the 1st if I want to. So it's up to you how many days back or which dates do I want to go back. And you can have as many statuses turned on as at once. You've got all of these fields to work with, so you go through and you'll pick which one's relevant to what your customer's looking for. Let's say that we're looking for a single family residence, so I can select it. Now notice how it turns blue when I select it. If I want to select more than one thing on a PC, if I hold down my control button, which is at the bottom left hand side and bottom right hand side of your keyboard, CTRL, that'll let me select more than one thing here. And if I want to, I can also use that to uncheck something. So if I'm on a Mac, that's going to be my command button. All right. I could go in and put in numbers. So if I'm looking for, let's say, a price, you don't have to put any dollar signs or commas in here. All you have to do is add the numbers. Notice how it gives you 3 zeros here. So if I put in 200, that means 200,000. Now the system is black and white, so if you say you want a specific thing, it's only going to give you that specific amount. So if you're looking for, let's say, 200,000 or less, notice how when I mouse over the field here, it gives me a little tutorial here on how to put in the number. So I could say 200,000 minus for less. I could put a range in here, 200 to 300,000 with a dash if I wanted to. Okay. That's going to be minus for less. The opposite is typically true for bedrooms. So I can go in and put 3+ for the bedrooms, 2+ for the bathrooms. I could use a range for square footage or year built if I wanted to. So you have to go and experiment with this, but it's either minus for less, plus for more, or dash for range. When you go to put in the location, you only have to put in the bare minimum to get what you want. You always want to use a less is more mentality when you're searching. For example, if I go in here and I say Orlando, I don't need to put in Orange County because Orlando, Florida is only in Orange County. So you only use the bare minimum set of criteria you need to get what you want. You don't have to fill out everything. Okay, remember, very key thing, everything you ever search for in Matrix is based on what another listing agent has entered here. So you want to make sure that you use a less is more approach to get what you need.